When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Badgers will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Ohio State's offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge.
I'm picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll try it again. But powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Quick strike complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. They're working that left side. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Looking to throw. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Off play action. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Wisconsin. First score of the game goes up. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. The offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they only needed to cover 28 yards on the drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Might as well give it to him again. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. To the air. It's Sayin. Fires left. That's caught. It's Graham. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I am finding more ways to get this guy the football. I feel like he is just a home run waiting to happen. We saw it in his last game when he had over 100 rushing yards. He's almost at the 100-yard mark now.
And the Buckeyes have it in scoring position on first and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He lost one down the sideline. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions, and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic. All the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
Off the play fake. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Badger. Quick strike through the air for the score.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up and play the run. Out of position. Touchdown for the offense.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Now let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia State.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's Thurman. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking for room. It's Dupree. Got the first down. Looking for more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The pull and throw off the RPO. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. Makes the grab.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Calls his own number. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The give to the back. sticks with the first down. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Badgers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Completes the shuffle pass. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. 6th play of the drive coming up. To the ground with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He'll keep it himself.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Trying play action. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Makes the grab on the left. Got some room there to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost had it in his grasp. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The play action fake. Pressure coming. With the catch, it's Smith. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Caught near the sticks. It's Anthony. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll go right back to the run. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Makes the catch. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. He's looking to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Back open in the middle. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. The Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Peoples.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got an open man. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To throw, it's Edwards. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside the... And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, this defense knew they had to get off to a fast start here in the second half. They're trailing by a bunch of points right now on the scoreboard. They needed to make something positive happen early, and on the very first drive, they get a sack on third down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Takes a handoff. It's Peoples. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Badgers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. He leaves it with the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Offense working from the pistol. The give to the tailback. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Badgers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Now on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Badger! And the beatdown has ensued. He is putting the Badgers on his back. Reminds me of games we called when Russell Wilson was at the helm.
And I know Wisconsin fans get jacked up when they get great quarterback They don't get it very often. They don't get the explosive numbers with this offense. But this dude, he's putting on a show, and I guarantee you they are jumping around.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UConn. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Now on second down. From the gun, the ground game. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
On the ground, it's Peoples. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Grabbed behind the line, it's Tate. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looking for a man, it's Sayin. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Leaves it with the back. Finds some fresh air. There he goes. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. Gets it out fast. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Getting set for the point after. Splits the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Makes the quick grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. He's going to take off. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. He'll do it himself. At the 35, he's loose. Wide open on the right. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. The Badgers will have it first and 10. Back to the ground game on the left. Got enough for the first down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Right back to the well. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And after that big run, the defense answers. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a second down play. To the air, it's Edwards. Hauls it in. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Badgers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Shakes off the defender. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Dupree. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Badgers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Good, right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to... He's got it along the sideline. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Gets it past the marker. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Fires complete on the crosser. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. A little screen to the running back. Turning it on. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Motion from the wideout. Going to sling it on second down. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. To the air. It's Sayin. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give. Makes one man miss. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It's complete to the left. Bust through behind his pad. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off play action. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Sayin. That's caught. It's Smith. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Graham. Turning on the Jets. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Snapped it in the shotgun. Under fire. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Donaldson. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Rushes on him. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They just keep firing. Going for 6. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. This offense starts deep in a hole. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.